Hey there guys, and welcome to another Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle. My opponent this time is KingFrozt, aka Silver. So let's see what he's gonna lead with. A Mew. Oh, I remember this guy. In the tournament he was using a Mew all the time as well. Rather interesting Mew. Transform and everything, if I recall correctly. Anyway, I lead with Darmanitan, Flare Blitz, takes out a good chunk. That is a bulky Mew. And he sets up Stealth Rocks. Mew can pretty much do anything, so you never know what it's gonna pull off. So the Stealth Rocks, that's kind of a bummer, but we'll just have to deal with it. He switches out Mew into, I don't know what that is a Charizard. My Darmanitan is Scarfed, so I'm stuck with Flare Blitz, just to see what that does. That is not that bad. 2-hit KO. Now, I had a bit of a situation here. Either it was Charizard X, in which case I would be screwed, or it was Charizard Y, in which case I would still outspeed and kill it. Sadly, it was X. So now that it's a Fire Dragon type, it gains some extra resistance to Flare Blitz, so it's not quite gonna cut it. And he goes for a Roost. It's one of those Mega Charizard X's. I really hate those. Honestly, I just hate Mega Charizard X in general. So, switch out into my Dusclops, because it's the bulkiest thing I have on my team that can stand up to a Mega Charizard X at least. I have Ferrothorn on this team as well, but obviously not going to bring that in. He goes for Earthquake, does mad damage, and then he switches it out into Mew again. Okay, not entirely sure what he's hoping to accomplish. Maybe expecting a Toxic and then hoping to synchronize me or something. Because I don't think Mew can have any other abilities than synchronize. So it went for Confuse Ray, and Mew gets confused. That's good. Is he gonna hit himself? Of course not, General. Don't be ridiculous. You know confusion never works for you. And then he goes for bloody Knockoff. That's one thing I hate about Knockoff being everywhere these days. It completely ruins Eviolite Pokemon. I mean, come on. Can the likes of Dusclops, Porygon 2, Chansey, I don't know, Clang, get some chances to shine as well without you knocking off their bloody Eviolites all the time? And then he transforms into my Dusclops. And Nightshade almost knocks him out. But I do believe that I'm going to win the speed tie here. Because Mew Transform does copy my stats exactly, so basically speed tie, I get lucky, I win it, and the Mew dies. Though the best he could have done is Nightshade me, and I still have more than 50 HP, so I would have lived. Then he brings in a Kingdra, goes for Focus Energy. Oh shit, it's one of these. Better get a Confuse Ray on that as soon as possible. Even though I should know by now that that's not going to do anything for me. So, is he going to hit himself? Of course not, General, don't be silly. Here comes a Draco Meteor, that's obviously going to kill Dusclops, especially now that he no longer has Eviolite. So down he goes, critical hit. That's the thing with that Kingdra, give it a scope lens, use focus energy. With the sniper ability, pretty much can always guarantee critical hits. Bring out my Charizard, because I'm pretty sure this thing's going to be faster than Kingdra. And Mega Evolve it into Mega Charizard Y. Put the sun up in case he wants to go for Hydro Pump or Surf or something for some reason. And also because my Charizard has Dragon Pulse, which is pretty much the best thing I have on this team for dealing with a Kingdra right now. So go for the Dragon Pulse. And despite Mega Charizard Y's power, it doesn't quite kill. And despite the confusion, he doesn't give a crap and just pretty much Draco Meteors me, and that's obviously gonna take me out. Mega Charizard Y is fairly bulky, but he can't really stand up to critical hit Draco Meteors now, can he? So down goes Charizard. Not really a good showing so far. Bring out Tornadus. This is going to be a little risky, because Tornadus doesn't really do well in the accuracy department, but he manages to land the Hurricane, and deals with the Kingdra. Thank goodness. There's one problem dealt with, now a few more. And out comes a Gengar. Tornadus is going to be faster though. Go for the Hurricane. And is that going to... It kills the Gengar, which does not have a Focus Sash for some reason. I kinda wonder what he did have then. Anyway, here comes the bloody Charizard again. Oh boy. Go for Hurricane again, and it hits in third time in a row. I may not be getting lucky with the confusion, but I'm definitely getting lucky with the Hurricanes. Sadly, he lives and immediately goes for Roost. So basically, Roost heals about as much as Hurricane deals, so there we go. He goes for another Roost, now he's back at full health, and now I'm basically boned. Oh, I don't like where this is going. At least the sunlight goes away, so his fire moves won't be boosted anymore. Hurricane misses again. Goes for Dragon Claw, that's gonna kill. Because it's a bloody Mega Charizard X, of course that's gonna kill. So down goes Tornadus. Not really too pleased about that. Go for Gyarados. And apparently this Gyarados does not have Intimidate. So it's a Moxie one, not entirely sure why I went with that one. Honestly, I much prefer Intimidate Gyarados. Go and set up a Dragon Dance. He goes for Will-O-Wisp. I did not take Will-O-Wisp into account. He had Dragon Claw, Earthquake, Roost. I was expecting like Flare Blitz, like an offensive fire move. Apparently, this Mega Charizard X does not have an offensive fire move for some reason. It's a Charizard that can't breathe fire. That's gonna be the laughingstock of the Pokemon world. Anyway, go for a Stone Edge. Doesn't really do much. And he's obviously gonna rip me to freaking shreds now. Oh, this is not going well at all. And the burn is going to barely leave Gyarados alive, but it's not going to matter. Unless I get a critical hit or something. Nope, of course not. He goes for Roost. I can kind of see why. I mean, Gyarados was going to die anyway. So that definitely was the best thing he could have done there. Get some leftovers, but it's not going to matter because the burn is going to kill me right now. And what do I have left at this point? Not much. Oh yeah, I still have Darmanitan. Go get him, buddy. At least I'm faster with the Scarf and everything. Go for Earthquake. Is that gonna kill him? Hoping it does. Yep, Darmanitan is strong enough to beat that thing. Even if it's a bulky one or not. Up next is Mushroom, which is a Breloom. And I'm locked into Earthquake. Not that it matters because Mach Punch. Breloom. I hate you so much. And then my last Pokemon, Ferrothorn. Yeah. I don't see it happening. I don't see me beating a Breloom with a Ferrothorn. He goes for Swords Dance. Figures that Ferrothorn can't really do much, and he would be correct. Because I think mine has Stealth Rock, Thunder Wave, Leech Seed, and Power Whip, so I was never gonna beat this thing anyway. At least I could have done his Thunder Wave and hope for Paralysis Hacks. Knowing it's, of course, not gonna happen. Then he goes for a Mach Punch and instantly KOs Ferrothorn because he does get a critical hit. Not a very good showing on my end, this one. Pretty much demonstrates once again why I don't really like the OU battling and all that stuff. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.